The beach nourishment project is finally complete after 14 months. We finished up by, we installed the 3 new T-groins. We pumped in about 165,000 cubic yards of sand. Over the last week or two, we tilled the beach, which kind of makes the sand a little bit fluffy and a little bit softer to walk on. We planted over 10,000 sea oats now all along the dune line, and they're already starting to come into their own, so it's going to make it a more natural looking spot. I was out here the other day. There was a gopher tortoise that was crawling around through the freshly planted sea oats, starting to find a new home. So, you know, if you build it, they'll come. So we got you know, some of the animals are already starting to move into this habitat. Some of the other plants are already starting to also move into that area. The project stretches for about 2,500 linear feet down the length of the beach. Once it all settled back in, it's probably about 150, 160 feet wide at its widest point. It's located between the Oasis and the North parking lots. A lot of people have asked me, why didn't you pump the sand on the south area of the beach, where there's a lot of rock and a lot of erosion that's occurred over the last year or so. The plan is for a lot of this sand will migrate down to that area. That area had totally lost its sand source before we pumped sand in here. The sand drifts both north and south along Honeymoon Island, and there was no longer any sand to replenish that area. So our hopes are that a lot of this sand will work its way down there and cover up a lot of the rock that we have down there. A lot of folks have asked, you know, is this going to last forever? No, it won't. You know, if this island was left totally natural, there were no parking lots, no buildings, no bathrooms, you could let things come and go, but we do have that infrastructure that we do have to protect. The T-groins that we installed, they're going to help a lot to cut back on the erosion on this area. So all in all, we're looking at it, you know, at very favorable. That, you know, the project should last 5 to 7 years before we have to put sand out here again. Great feedback we've been getting from our visitors. We finished up about the same time that all of our snowbirds returned, and they were just amazed. When they left here last year, it was still a mess. There was still no beach out here. Now they're coming back, and again, you know, I keep talking about what great quality sand this is. People are loving it. You can walk out in the water now and not be stumbling all over rocks, and also it's been just great. Our visitation, we had dropped over 25% in the last year. We're already back up 12%. So people are coming back. People are starting to hear about it. Last time I worked the gate, people are like, where's the new sand at? I want to go to the new sand. So we're really, the word is getting out. If you haven't seen it, come on out. You know, a lot of folks had that, you know, that last experience here at Honeymoon Island may have been with a lot of rocks. Come on out now and see the work that we've done out here, and I think you're going to be pleasantly surprised.